All right, I am back with another petty pop-up. Real heavy on the petty. I'm just here to state my petty opinion. All right, y'all. Everything in this video is alleged, in my opinion, and for entertainment and educational purposes. All right, this is the review for season 6, episode 20 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Okay, so the first scene opens up in the same place with Fletcher Martell and his business partner in the same spot, talking about the same thing, the whole scene all over again, which is annoying. I don't know why they keep doing this. Martell going off. I don't really trust anything Martell says because he's a big clown and a liar, just like the rest of them. And he appears to say the right things, but every time you gotta lean toward these people's motives and see why they're saying what they're saying, because everything he fussing about now, his ex-wife been trying to tell him, these people are not your friends. They laughing at you. It's mighty funny you all of a sudden your eyes are open now. Maybe it's just taking this long for him to see and start being able to figure out things for himself. And since he's, maybe not been so busy trying to spew hate and trying to tear her down, maybe he can actually see what's actually going on. Or maybe it's a selfish thing. Maybe he feels like in them putting her down, they're also putting him down. And that's why he's speaking out. I don't know. I just have to reserve my judgment because these people, a lot of these people, not all of them, but Martell for sure is a big liar and a big thick-head fool. So I don't really take much of what he says with any credit. They could have left this scene out anyway. Next scene, Tisha and the girls with their fake packing of products. It was kind of cringy and hilarious at the same time because this woman wants to be like Melody Cherie so bad, but she just cannot find it in her to give any credit where credit is due. And I was just like, oh, okay. So now y'all gonna pick products like Mel and the M&M kids used to do. Okay. But these kids were completely unmotivated. They seemed like they didn't know what she was talking about. They didn't really care. Then you got Marcel coming in playing father because he looked at the setup and he knew it was suspect. That room looked like they hadn't packed a thing. They hadn't planned to pack a thing. They just didn't have anything in order the way it should be if they was actually gonna pack some orders. And then they didn't have enough product. You talking about you got 175 orders, but you got 10 bottles of product on the table. Girl, get out of here. Anyway, only other thing I know that I made about this scene was, did y'all see Tisha confessional look? Where she had on I put the picture there where she had on these army green pants and some kind of little spaghetti top that she was busting completely out of. Why do she keep dressing like that? Like she dressed like a complete prostitute. Like I don't understand what she trying to do. Like look at that. She looked like she is just busting. Everything she wears like she like a busted can of business. Like she is just busting out of it. It's just I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to be sexy or if she just that sloppy. I don't know. I don't understand. Anyway, next scene, Kimmy and her friend, they could have left this out. I'm telling y'all, as far as I'm concerned, Kimmy and her sexual problems, I could care less. This woman really, really, really missed the mark. She had an opportunity to really help Black women who were going through cancer or breast cancer or any type of, death, or life threatening disease. She just completely missed the mark. To make it completely about what a man and what a man wants. Girl, you got to be the dumb. I just can't, y'all. I just cannot. Next scene. Okay. So they did this so-called promotion for the Better on Black night they was trying to promote. Everything with these people is about money. Like they always try to spin it as if it's something for the community, but it's not for the community. It's for them. It's for their own pocket. And Tisha with her, listen, y'all. Tisha, listen, if y'all gonna do a commercial, get some professionals because Tisha just cannot talk. She cannot enunciate vowels. She can't do it. And she just looked dumb up there. Like her and her husband, like they have no chemistry. Like she couldn't even put her hand on his shoulder. Like, come on now, y'all. That don't even seem right. That don't even what husband and wife don't have any chemistry among each other. It was cringy. It was just cringy for me. And then the fact that she couldn't talk. Okay, so this second picture that I put up, y'all, I got this from my email. Okay, so I looked up some of the degrees that Tisha's supposed to have. This why she can't speak and she presents herself like trash because them degrees are worth nothing. This picture came from my email. This is a promotion from one of those colleges that she's supposed to have a degree from. This came to my email. It's like one of those online schools. So when people be saying like her degrees come from what they be saying, ICDC college, is true. This is why they ain't worth a damn. She probably stayed at home and went to school online. I'm like, girl, come on. Because how can you promote that you have all these degrees, but you present yourself like trash? Like a person with just layman terms and information can speak and present themselves better than her. Like high school graduates present themselves better than her. Like she has no education or experience. If she does, she presents herself like a complete idiot every time. She doesn't even know to spell check to make sure things are spelled correctly. She can't even use the words in the correct tense. I just can't sit here and just sit back for this. And you want to present yourself as a college educated woman on TV. And I know junior high school kids who present themselves better. It's just like, girl, no, I'm sorry, it's not working. It's just not gonna work. Y'all said black excellence. That's not black excellence. Y'all seen some of these college students coming out of school and how well they present themselves. This woman is a very poor representation of black educated woman. Very poor representation. I just can't stand for it. I'm sorry. I cannot. You do not measure up, ma'am. So stop talking about your degrees because they don't mean nothing. Okay, next scene. Okay, when Marcel supposedly went to talk to Martell to make sure that Chris Fletcher didn't embellish too much when he was explaining what they were talking about. All this is a spin campaign because Marceau knows that he can get over on Martell. He can change. He can spin it and tell him, "Well, I told Fletch this. If he told you that, that ain't what I said." He trying to go person to person and try to present his little spin campaign. But here comes Fletch to ruin that. And Fletch came in and sat down and said, no, that's not what I said. And I am so glad that there is a man on this cast because most of them would have sat down for it. Like all of them, they easily can be flipped by this fool Marceau, who thinks that he's smarter than everybody. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows that he's got the upper hand where Martell is concerned. But he don't have the upper hand with Chris Fletcher. Okay, and Chris Fletcher just smooth, just let him know. No, that's not what I said. My wife said this and I said that, and then he had to agree. He was like, "Well, yeah, if that's what you told him, that's a good yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, because you were flat out lying." He was trying to lie and trying to spin it and trying to make Martell think that Chris is bringing back false information or that Chris was lying or whatever. But he got caught in his lies. Also, in this scene, when they started talking about the money and stuff like that, and Martell started getting confused and was like, "Well, I brought my guys to the scene," and he didn't remember because I think they was having two different conversations. I think Marceau was speaking about things that he did for Hotel personally, dealing with his side chick, and and Hotel is thinking about the business. So that's why he was getting confused, because he didn't want to trip himself up and admit anything, and clearly Marceau's got Martel's number. He got it. He got emails, he's got text messages, he's got proof, literal proof on his phone or wherever he's storing it that he saved up. Why would you keep any of that? You're keeping it up for mad day. You're keeping it for the day when you get mad so you can produce it and show and prove that, yeah, I did this for him. I helped him send her this. I helped him send her that. And he has literal proof that he can do that he has done that. Because I think Martel was like, what are you talking about? You did nothing for me. Yeah, but he did help you when you was cheating on your wife. He did help you funnel money to the side chick. He helped you do all those things. So I think they was kind of having two different conversations, and that's why Martel was getting kind of tripped up. Like, what? Like, did you do? But anyway, I think a little bit more of that will be revealed as the season goes on. But we'll see how they play it out in the next episode. Okay, the last scene is Mel. Here come Mel looking like that money girl, getting out that car. Come on, Mel. Here come Mel and Kiki. Okay. My thing with Kiki is I like Kiki and everything, but in every scene, she always explaining herself too much. Like, she's always on the defensive. She's always coming from that defensive position for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it just seems that way to me. I don't have any doubt in my mind that what she's saying is true, or, that she has, that kind of information about Marceau. But my thing is, who cares? Who cares? Tisha has shown y'all and said repeatedly, basically, unless she see the man physically doing it herself, she ain't gonna believe it. So why do y'all even care? I could care less what Marceau is doing. He treats her like crap. He's disrespectful. The only time he's ever nice to her is when he's trying to make up or trying to keep her in his clutches, because he knows that she's got the credit or whatever. She's got the loans or whatever in her name. So, I can't let her go nowhere. I need her for now. So, I got to keep her, do a little something to keep her in my corner. But Marceau don't care nothing about Tisha. And Tisha, she has shown repeatedly, she is going to cover and cover and cover and try to pretend like I don't see nothing happening. So if she love it, I love it. If she like it, I love it. I don't care if Marceau cheat on her for the rest of her life. That's her business. She just hopes she don't get nothing brought home to her, because Marceau kind of slick. He think he's slick anyway. He done got that vasectomy, so he don't bring no more kids into the marriage. If he brought any so far, he won't bring any more. He think he's slick. But anyway, if his wife is willing to accept that kind of behavior from him, let her have that. That is on her. Who cares? That's her marriage. Let her, if she want to be miserable, let her be miserable. It's nothing that anybody else can do about it, obviously, because she has made it plain that regardless of what they say, she don't believe it. So who cares? Let her go on with that trash. Anyway, that's my review. I saw some outtakes about what's going to happen in the next episode, where they're going to have this barbecue and everything. It's supposed to have the scene where Tisha gets doused in the face with some liquid or whatever it was in the glass. I don't know. So I want to see that part. But as far as this one, I gave it a 5, y'all. I wasn't with it. It was just like a regurgitation of things that we've already seen. Those filler scenes with Kimmy, they can keep. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in that storyline at all. Her and Reese bring absolutely nothing to this show. All they do is try to keep mess going about what other people are doing. They don't bring anything to the show about themselves. But anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let's talk about it. What did y'all think? What did y'all give? What do y'all think on the scale of 1 to 10? How good was this episode? Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next time. Peace.